What's up guys, welcome back to another Xcode 5 tutorial, and today we'll be making a stopwatch application which will later then be used to turn into something like this. So if you're interested in learning how to make this, come watch this video and come next time to see how to finish the product. So today, first we need to go ahead and open up Xcode 5, create new project, single view, call it whatever you want. I'm going to name it stopwatch. Press next and press create. Now the first thing we want to do is go into our view controller, and we're going to go up here, and we're going to declare an int called count number. Set this equal to 0, and we're going to go in here. We're going to add some curly braces. We're going to do NSTimer star timer, and we're also going to add in a method. So do void count number, and I'm just naming this count number. You can go ahead and name it whatever you want to. I just decided to name it that. So now we're going to jump into our main.storyboard. We're going to add in one label. We're also going to add in two buttons. What the heck? Two buttons. Alright, to put those in, I'm going to make this rather large just to fill in some space. Center it up. I'm going to make it, let's do 75 font, and I'm going to put the text as 0. Start, stop. And now we're going to open up our assistant editor by holding down Alt and clicking on the viewcontroller.h file. We're going to first connect our label, so hold down Control, drag it in under this. We're going to call this label. You can name it whatever you want to. I'm going to call this one start, if I can get it. There we go. I'm going to change it to an action, because if you don't, it won't work. Start. Once again, name it whatever you want to. I'm going to press enter, make it easier to connect. Hold Control, drag it in, and name this one stop. Once again, name it whatever you want to. Change it to action, not outlet connection. Just do not name it something that's already been used. Connect it. Now exit out of this. Go ahead and jump into our viewcontroller.m file. And in our start, we're going to do timer is equal to opening bracket NSTimer, scheduled timer with time interval, this one with the target selector. So our interval is going to be 1. Our target is going to be self. Our selector is going to be at selector, and count number. I believe that's what we named our method. And the user info is going to be nil. Repeats, we want it to repeat because it's a timer, so set it to yes. Close it and add a semicolon. So now we need to add in our method, so go ahead and put some space. We're going to type, opening brace, void, close it, count number. Now press enter, add some spaces in between your curly braces, and we're going to do count number plus plus. So that means every time our timer goes up a second, it's going to add 1 to our count number method, and I'll show you why it needs to do this in a second, because it's going to add our label. The text for the label is going to be our count number, so that's how we're going to tell what the time is at. So open the bracket, in a string with format. Alright, here comes the fun part to type, at quote %I quote comma count number, close that, semicolon. Now our stop button is just going to be some simple code. It's going to be calling a method, so self.timer. Oops, not self.timer, just timer. That's why we declared it in our .h file, so we didn't have to do that. And we're going to put it to invalidate. Close that off. And now we should be able to run it and it will work. Wait for it to load up. Oh yay, build succeeded. Now hopefully our application doesn't crash. That tends to happen a lot to me. Start. 1, 2, there we go, guys. That is how you make a stopwatch. And if we press stop, it'll stop it. Press start, it'll continue it. And I was going to show you guys how to press the restart button and make it restart, but that's not necessary for what we're going to be doing next week. So I'm just going to show you one more thing just for the sake of showing it to you instead of having to do it in the next video. So in our viewDidLoad method, we're just going to put self.view, which is our main view, the whole view in our view controller, dot background color, and we're going to set this equal to opening bracket UIColor red color. And you can do this with a wide variety of colors, or you can do the with red, with green, with blue, and do all the numbers, but I'm not going to get into that right now. We can do that next video. But basically what this is going to do is just change the background of the view programmatically, so later on we can change it to multiple things like you saw, to where we could make it into a strobe light, which will be using the arc for random, all that good stuff. So come back next time to see that. And thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed it, press the like button and subscribe. Goodbye.